Hey there everyone, it's me Past Duncan Gaming here and welcome back to Total Drama Action Simulator here. In part 3 plus want to say is that we were getting a bit confused with the episode back like episode 1 and episode 2 back in part 2 and all. But the good news is that we did figure it out in the alien challenge that it was in part 2 not in part 1. Because it was back with the monster challenge thing and nobody was out in part 1, but I'm about to say it from last time. In part 2 was that last time on Total Drama Action Simulator. In part 2 that the two people who sent home that lost Trent and DJ that were both out by Heather was out of the show for good. Now sit back and watch another one into starting now in part 3, and there is going to be the reasons of why Izzy was out. That will start now in Total Drama Action Simulator Part 3. Let's go. Anyways, so far looks like the castmates are about to have breakfast and oh yeah, before anyone did ask that well so far, and yes, the guys sleep in trailer A and the girls sleep in trailer B, by the way. While we are left is with 13 competitors left and castmates too. So, as with the challenge of the second episode not first one, and pretty much with the only two people get to select teams is Noah and Beth that would get to choose the teams that we're definitely selected. The only teams Noah had selected was Duncan and Bridget and Tyler and Gwen and Owen, and then for last was Heather that he definitely picked on the screen. He had chosen were 6 people that was by Noah. The next selection was from Beth that she had picked was Evie and Lashana and Justin and Katie, and for last was Izzy. As for this challenge that Chris had mentioned, in the other hand was about, you have to be running to the very top of the hill and win invincibility for your team. So for the team who actually had won and made it to the hill in the first part of the challenge is the colored grips, which means it was Evie and Lashana and Justin and Beth and Katie and Izzy and won invincibility on the first part of the challenge. For the movie selections that were chosen and selected by Chris McLean himself was that he, in your hand, had picked 2 movies for pretty much the Screaming Gaffers, and Colored gets to pick a sad story movie or the sports golf movie. As for Beth, she had chosen the golf movie for Colored Grips, and Noah has picked a sad story movie for Screaming Gaffers, and how interesting that will turn out its place let's find out and see. So for the only team who had won victorious was the Screaming Gaffers by Duncan's glorious acting skills, and definitely beat the Colored Grips in the end, and of course Screaming Gaffers are safe from elimination. And I wouldn't be surprised that the other team, the Colored Grips, had lost once again, are going to be in the elimination as well at the Gilded Chris Awards to send that person home and out. Plus in fact, Chef actually did pick the Screaming Gaffers that won, while Colored Grips didn't do that good with the movie, and looks like the sad story movie had definitely been nominated by Chef. For the winners in the Screaming Gaffers is Gwen and Duncan and Noah and Owen and Heather and Bridget, and finally Tyler. All of them won invincibility and are safe from the elimination awards ceremony. For the team that is on the Colored Grips that the team had lost, of course, to be Izzy and Lashana and Justin and Katie and Eva, all of them lost and will face the elimination of the award ceremony. So for the whole thing to still continue and work is that the only voting devices that is on your seats, and press a button to see who you want to leave or yet stay in the game and not be eliminated. And if I call your name you are safe, and if I have not then you're out of the game and will not get a Gilded Chris Award and will not come back ever. For the people who I'm about to call is here and right now that we have is Justin and Lashana, and Beth. We're down to the final 2 people left to go, is it Izzy or Eva? So here's the main reasons of why before someone gets sent home tonight. That the main reason with Eva was that I think Eva, in the other hand, was doing pretty alright, but before she was about to get outbested by other people. Plus Eva had controlled her anger in the recent season exactly much to be in Total Drama Action Simulator. That yes, she did control her anger before she was gonna get outvoted as well by one of the Colored Grips to have Eva gone in out. Plus had no idea that Eva was going to be almost eliminated this time, but until fortune otherwise, I guess we're on a kind of see what's gonna go down and down. But anyway, here comes with his reasons right about now. Here are the reasons why you would be close enough to get eliminated, or would have more reasons to be eliminated. So it looks like Ivy did fail the challenge because of it is out by Ivy and was voted off. Anyways, those were the reasons, and of course Ivy has been voted off and definitely been sent home to the team, which means she'll be eliminated by Eva. And as Eva not voted off, because it will mean that it will be an elimination round, that is pretty much why it would make sense anyway. Thank you. Without that being said, I am Past Duncan Gaming, and we'll see you next time here in Drama Action Simulator in episode 5. Goodbye everyone.